Careful, careful, careful. Hello everyone, it's time for a story on this nice and not really snowy yet day, but it's definitely gonna snow this afternoon. Oh hell yeah. So yesterday I made that vlog about it snowing, and it was like you predicted already, like by the train companies and stuff, that it would rain. So the trains would like ride at slightly different times, which is expected. And this morning I checked again and like half of them were cancelled, but I was still able to get to school. However, it is expected that from 2 p.m. onwards, and it's now a few minutes of 12, there's going to be a lot more snow, and it's going to be dangerous. Code Orange, as it's called, and the suggestion to work at home if you are able to. Due to the fact that a lot of trains either had delays or didn't go, or trams, metros, same story. The question was, how many students are actually come to class this first lesson today? There weren't going to be all too many. And I let the teacher know, and the teacher said, well, I'll just see who shows up, and then when she gives another lesson on Thursday, she'll, I suppose, repeat part of the lesson of today for the many that weren't there. And eventually we had, I think, 7 or 8. And that actually surprised me, because like as I was going to school, I only learned this as I got to school, all lessons from 12 onwards were cancelled due to the fact that we would then have to go home during that Code Orange period where it was going to be dangerous due to the snow, and it was probably going to be really slippery, and or the trains weren't going to drive, so it was just really hard to get home, period. And that means that our second lesson of the day, pedagogy, and for some even the third lesson, which was an extra lesson to pump up your Dutch knowledge, that those lessons were cancelled, which is really unfortunate because supposedly they aren't going to be able to be replaced or scheduled in somewhere else. I don't really know. But anyway, the fact that students would be late anyway for the first lesson due to the delays and cancellations of the trains and public transport in general, and the fact that the second lesson would be cancelled anyway, made a good amount of them say, yeah, I'm just not going to come to school today. Which is understandable. I did come to school because I thought that it wouldn't be too difficult for me. I didn't live too far away, and even though I got a little sick yesterday, like almost right after I filmed that vlog, potentially being outside caused part of it. I want to be able to say at the end of the year that I was at every lesson, and I was at every lesson on time. And so far, we're halfway into like the second quarter, I can say that I've done that. So I'm very proud of that. And today I wanted to do the same thing. And also just every lesson that you get information and tips is another lesson where you get information and tips. So the information I got today is useful for one of the assignments that I have to hand in coming in January. And sure, it'll be repeated on Thursday, but that way I can maybe ask some more detailed questions about it. So everything is helpful. So I went, I think another 6 others show up. We actually had a potential new student for next year who, like, we offer the potential to have a potential new student to join us for a day, and one of them joined us for today just to feel what it's like, just hanging around with the class and see what the multiple of the lessons are like. And yeah, unfortunately she chose the wrong day, although like she couldn't have really known that. And there was only one lesson and the other one was cancelled, and she apparently came from far away, like good 2 hours with the train, which she actually came here yesterday to make sure she was here on time today. And even then it took her 4 hours in that snow from yesterday, so well, that was certainly something. At this point, it doesn't look all that bad. Sure, like, obviously the roads are fine. You see the cycling paths, but where there aren't all that many people, or where there's not as much pressure on the floor, like where people walk, it's still pretty icy and slippery. When I went cycling this morning, like the cycling path in front of my house, there was still a lot of snow. It wasn't as slippery, more than just, there was just a lot of snow, which in turn meant not a lot of grip, which meant slipperiness. I'm also now just, when I'm walking, just not going straight, trying to sort of zigzag where there's a bit more grip, less chance to slip and fall. Put on the other shoes. Yesterday when I filmed that vlog, I still had my summer shoes on. My mom suggested, why didn't you put the other shoes on? Like, go put the others on. And I've done that for today. So, yeah, that's it. Tomorrow, officially internship day. However, there's a strike because, like, a national strike, really. Because a lot of teachers feel that they aren't paid enough for the work that they do. So they're going on strike. My internship school is joining in on that. So no lessons for the kids tomorrow. Which means no teaching for me tomorrow. Because we're changing building, or for my internship is changing building, because we're in a temporary building right now. After Christmas break, we're in a new building. Because that's going to happen soon anyway. Some of the teachers will come to school, there just won't be any students. Some of the kids, like not some of the kids, some of the teachers will come to school and they'll just like pack some stuff already to make your job easier, like just before the Christmas break. Summer break, right? So I was asked if I could potentially, like, I was given the option to help tomorrow. Generally I want to, but because I felt like I felt ill yesterday, I did come to school today. So I'm gonna take tomorrow as a rest day. Sure, then I missed officially an internship day, but earlier on, like during test week, at the end of the first quarter, I went 2 extra days that weren't official scheduled internship days, so it should be okay in that sense. Like, I will be okay. I didn't miss an additional one. I still have +1 after tomorrow. Just gonna take tomorrow to sleep a lot, sleep in, take it easy, hopefully feel better for Wednesday. Obviously, here at the metro station, it's nice and not snowy. But there, you can even see it for a moment because my camera had to adjust to the fact that that wasn't light, but it was actually snow. It looks a little bit like a fairy tale. Suddenly, everything is white. It's like you're stepping into a new world or something. And maybe if I stand still, you can see the little bits of snow going. I have a few minutes before I catch a train. Maybe I can show you a bit more. It does look nice. Let's see if I can, how the snow feels. Yeah, there's definitely icy snow. Oh, that's icy. You can just make your prints in it. Let's see if I can write something. You know what, let's not. I need to make sure that I'm actually on time for my train. Yeah, I wrote in letter A. It looks so nice out here. It's unfortunate that like the snow and therefore the ice, because it's not too cold, because it melts somewhat easily, that it makes for slippery roads and things like that. That's the unfortunate part about snow, that it makes certain things dangerous, but snow makes things look so beautiful. I really like the winter and the snow. It's just that it has some unfortunate side effects. I want to see what my train looks like when it comes to the station. Obviously it won't be kicking up a lot of snow, but maybe it'll look interesting, I guess. Because I generally just wait for it. Never really see a train coming. Nothing too special, I guess. keep being amazed by how beautiful this is. In this train station, that some people have obviously pushed some snow here aside so people can get into the train easier and get off without, you know, getting their entire foot stuck in the snow, even though it's pretty much ice right now. It looks so good. I hope the shots I took just now in the train look good too. Ooh, this is really soft snow. This must have been, no, it's actually still pretty icy, but obviously it's covered at the top in the fresh snow. Wow. I wonder if this supposed, like, I wouldn't say it's a snowstorm that's gonna come later this afternoon in the evening, but if it supposedly really becomes dangerous because of the amount of snow that's gonna fall, I wonder what it'll look like. I'll try and get some more shots later today. Look at the air. It's all white. Also, it changed the code red. It's gonna be really snowy, a lot more than expected. Whoa. There's so much outside of my window. Better snow than before. Obviously new stuff has fallen. Wow. It looks beautiful.